That is a very bad use of a challenge. Mike McDaniel just wasting the timeout for no reason. Mike McDaniel, 0 for 5 on challenges this season. He has not been good at that. I ain't gonna lie. Man, Miami is like legitimately collapsed. They have massively collapsed. It's been a bad look all around. Um, it's just been a bad look. It's been a very bad look. It's been a very bad look. Oy, hey. Right now, what do you do if you're? I mean, let me actually before I see, I want to get back on this game here between the Ravens and the Bengals, but I don't at the same time. Oh my God! Please, Buffalo win this game. I don't want to take y'all on in the first round. Just kidding. I don't care who we take on. It really don't matter. Flacco is just delivering passes right now. Flacco's just on the money right now, and he's just leading this team down the field. He's been on the money with his passes here. It's crazy. I'm just gonna edit this. Nah, I'm just trying to work on something here. And it is what it is. Anyway, 1st and 10 here. Let's see. No, that's not what I need to do. No, this is still happening. Oh God, I made a terrible mistake. Oh God, I made a terrible mistake. What game we watching? I'm actually watching the Jets and Dolphins right now. I'm alternating between that. Oh God, I'm alternating between the Jets and the Dolphins, and like seeing what's happening with the Ravens and Bengals. Even though we know this game is most likely over, it's still nice to just check on that. All right, back on this game here. Joe Burrow is still in the game. Interesting. Yeah. So Baltimore's still sucking. Defense is still getting carved up, and nothing's changing. But Baltimore got 10 points, so I guess that's a W for me. So I have to check this out. Joe Burrow's gotta stop passing a little bit too much, man. Like just run the ball. Be simple with it. Run the 2017 game between the Falcons and Bucks. How would the Buccaneers down? 21-17 between the Bills and Patriots because the Bills had a kick return. 23-13 between the Bears and Vikings. Crazy. Um, Bengals. Okay, Joe Burrow, you can stop throwing now, please, please. Third quarter, just stop, just stop. Texans and Colts 24-14, and this Jets Dolphins game is what's crazy. Panthers and Saints. Did I bet on the Jets Dolphins? I don't know. Either way, yeah, no, I didn't. The last stream that's there, is supposed to be out. That was the first stream that got cut, and it was supposed to stop, but now it's just here. And here's the thing about YouTube: if you like leave a certain part of the studio, because that one I don't even know, that one like disconnected, and because that one disconnected, I don't even know what happened there. It just stopped working, and I exit out of it on my side. But if you don't exit out of it on YouTube side, it's a it's a tedious mess, and it becomes an annoyance, and you just gotta be like, what do you do here? And I'm trying to figure that out. Oh look, pass interference. Pass interference on Patrick Queen. What else? I literally don't know anything to do here other than just like, okay. Ah, boy. This becomes such an annoyance. Ain't nothing happening. Why are the Bengals still playing their starters? Because they're fighting for the 2 seed. They're playing their starters because they're fighting for the 2 seed with the Bills. They want that 2 seed. Another touch. Oh, he dropped it. Done. All right, third down and 7 here for who? Um, Cincinnati. Let me get this touchdown here. I need to pad these stats. Let's see, they kick a field goal here or they take it. I don't have a clue in hell. Well, there's still chances left for Baltimore, I guess. They're gonna kick this 26-yard field goal here, and yes, Cincinnati's back up 3 possessions. It is a tied game in Miami. It's a tied game in Miami. They kicked the field goal. It is a 6-6 game in Miami. It is a tied game. Sure, Charles. That's what they're gonna do. If that's what you believe. It's a 27-10 tame game here. I legitimately want that damn Patriots game. Oh god, we got some nasty 425 games. But I legitimately, legitimately, legitimately. I don't know who's gonna win that game. I legitimately between the Patriots and the Bills, I don't know who's gonna get out of that game. I don't know who's going to win that game. I don't know who's going to pull through. I think the Patriots have a shot because Cincinnati's not Cincinnati. Wow, Buffalo's offense isn't really doing much today. They have 2 touchdowns thanks to kick returns, so their offense isn't doing much. Defense is actually allowing Joe. They're allowing Joe. Jesus, I keep thinking this is that game. They're allowing Mac Jones to go down the field on them and just do whatever the hell he wants to do. I don't really have a reaction to give. Like you're asking me questions that you know the answer I'm gonna give you, and then you continue to ask me the question. I again, I'm at that point where I don't have an answer for you. You ask me like this every stream, and I look at you and give you the same answer. Sport Clips MVP haircut because I legitimately don't have an answer. Like I've repeated myself on these type of my answers for these type of questions, and I don't have an answer anymore. So I'm just gonna use the same answer I use moving forward because like I don't have an answer for you on questions that you already know the answer to. Damn, it's a 10-point game, but Buffalo's not. They're not choking this. New England is screwed. New England is screwed. Oh my god. Falcons are still up 2017 again. Let me hold on. Let me check this again. Yeah, Falcons are still up 20-17 against the Bucks. The Bills are just pouring. They're up 28-17 against the Patriots. Vikings up 26-13. Bengals up 27-10. Texans are up 24-21 against the Colts. Jets and Dolphins are tied 6 apiece. Panthers and Saints are tied 6 apiece. Pittsburgh is in the prime position because New England looks like they're going to lose. If the Dolphins cannot pull this game against the Jets, Pittsburgh's going to the playoffs. I swear to God, if somehow Pittsburgh ends up in the playoffs, this is going to be nasty work. Miami, everything is in your hands right now. New England is down in Buffalo right now. 12 minutes left in the game. This is your chance to get to the playoffs. You're at home against a Jets team that's not superior. This is not a good Jets team. They got a good defense, but this is not a good Jets team. This is your opportunity to come out here and win this game. Even underman, no Tua, find a way to win. Find a way to win. By the way, I got popcorn because I'm just going to chill out. Think the Ravens should, yeah, sure. If that's what you believe they should do. Skylar Thompson, 15 of 22, 105 passing yards in this game. Hasn't done much, despite the fact that he has the weapons. Well, then two, I mean, not well, two was not here, and of course, Tyreek Hill getting hurt definitely sucks. Skylar, quick throw here. Right off the bat, you get a flag. Oh, Tyreek Hill's back on the field, so I guess it was something minor. Who's the Ravens' first playoff game? Oh, well, because the Ravens are most likely going to lose to Cincinnati, the first game they're going to play is Cincinnati. If the Bills somehow lose that game against the Patriots, the first opponent that the Ravens will face off against is Buffalo. Because at this point, Baltimore would need a comeback, and they're not beating Cincinnati. So it's either the Bills or the Bengals. That's the Ravens' first playoff game. Skylar Thompson? No, he's the quarterback. Pretty sure he might be a rookie. Wait, first and 15 here now. Skylar's going to pump fake. He's going to check the ball down here, and yeah. Not a lot of yards picked up there. There's an injury on the field. So there's an injured Jet. While that happens, hopefully he'll be fine. But while that happens, I'm going to switch back to that Ravens game and see just how bad the situation is. I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad for Brown. Coaches aren't setting him up for success. You're not gonna have a lot of success with this awful offense. So there's nothing he really could have done given the circumstances. Oh, I pulled up to a 3rd and 11. Oh, they're done. They're cooked. Oh my god. Dude, this dude Kohler can make some plays. Why wasn't he? Bro, they got to use Kohler in the playoffs then. Kohler has made some nice catches here today. That's really disrespectful. The man, they're going to continue to talk about him because it is something that shook the entire NFL world. If you don't want to hear it, just ignore it. They're going to continue to talk about him. It's not, but now that he's awake, they're still going to continue to talk about him. What happened to him shook the NFL world and made the whole league as a whole stop. So they're not going to stop talking about him. It's going to continue to be discussed. And yeah, some people are probably going to milk it, which is the dark side of this. But it's going to be discussed by a lot of people that were concerned about it and are just happy to talk about it, especially since the Bills are playing right now. Well, Josh Allen just said, let me just chuck this to Stephon Diggs. Never mind, it was to Davis. Even if the Steelers sneak into the playoffs, we'll just get murdered by Buffalo or Cincinnati. Well, that's their role in life right now, to just be destroyed in the first round, but still make the playoffs. You're in an endless limbo, an endless limbo. You're not making a lot of progress, but hey, at least you're making the playoffs. First down here for the Ravens. Justice Hill is getting utilized now because it's like, well, we're not going to put Gus Edwards back out there. And J.K. Dobbins wasn't even playing today. Still, I'm surprised they continue to keep him out there. Steelers defense plays well against the Bills. They're not beating the Bills in the playoffs. They're not beating the Bills in the playoffs. 1st and 10, Anthony Brown's going to toss it out of bounds. Incomplete 2nd down. Atlanta's really doing damage against this Tampa Bay team. I'm in trouble. I'm in actual trouble. Yeah, I saw David Ojabo actually got his first sack, so that's cool for him. At least they use him. Nice catch by Demarcus Robinson to pick up another first down. We don't care if we go one and done in the playoffs. Hey, as long as the Steelers are happy with going to the playoffs, it is what it is. Steelers go to the playoffs, go one and done, and it is what it is. Miami is still trying to move this ball. They got a prime opportunity here to make the playoffs, and the Dolphins are gonna mess it up. Mm, 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 mm. 1st and 10, throw over the head of not Kolar, of Oliver, incomplete. Synergy, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you stopping by. We just chilling out watching this sad game. Anthony Brown, 10 to 25, 118 pass yards and 2 picks. That's what we've had to deal with today. But hey, they got 10 points. They got 10 points. Kenyon Drake and Justice Hill are running. I doubt we get Lamar back for the playoffs. If we get him, I've already said this. If we get Lamar back, cool. If we don't get him back, cool. Whatever happens is whatever happens. It is what it is. So again, from what the Ravens have been saying, they feel very confident that Lamar Jackson will be back next week. But if he's not, so be it. Defense has been disappointing. Well, when your offense turns the ball over 3 times in a football game, your defense is going to make some mistakes. A lot of mistakes in this situation. Wow, Anthony Brown almost got picked off again. Charles, if that's what you believe will happen, so be it. I didn't even bother watching. Most people didn't bother watching, but this is the final week, so I was like, I might as well see what happens. And I'm just here to chill. Pittsburgh is destroying Cleveland. They're going to the playoffs if Miami cannot get it together against the Jets. They're gonna kick this field goal. I thought you quit for 2K. I'm about to get on 2K. I'm eating popcorn right now, so I'm about to get on 2K. Tucker was not gonna miss that field goal. It's good, 27-13. Think Dolphins Jets is worse than Broncos Colts? No, because Broncos Colts was on prime time. A 1 p.m. game everyone can ignore. Prime time, we got no choice but to watch that game. No, trust me, I've had it, but I really don't care. We still have a chance, I guess. I mean, everyone's got a chance to do something. Chance don't really mean nothing, but it's still a chance. Hey man, I've been receiving challenges by WWE, AEW in Japan wrestling. Haven't had my first match yet. Hey, well, best of luck to you regarding that. Whatever happens, man. Best of luck. Hopefully, you're able to get one of those opportunities, and you have your opportunity, you have your moment, you get your first match. Best of luck, Sam. Best of luck. You've seen Hines' two kickoff returns? I have. I've seen the two kickoff returns. The one to start the game and the one that happened to put them up 21-17. Wild. The special teams has really been carrying today. But Josh Allen is still Josh Allen, and he's going to make plays. Do you play Eggworks? No, I do not play that game. Let me check on some of these scores. I hate this shit. Let me check on some of these scores real quick while I'm just chillaxing here today.
The Sport Clips MVP haircut experience.
So it looks like I'm Buccaneers. Why? How do you let the Falcons put up 27 points? You've cost me everything, Tom Brady. I hate this Bucks team. I wish you guys weren't in the playoffs. Bills up 28-17 against the Patriots. Falcons up 27-17 against the Buccaneers. Vikings up 26-13 against the Bears. Um, the Colts just took the lead. And why are they scoring so high? I didn't predict this. Oh my god, I'm not getting nothing tonight. Jets and Dolphins are still 6 apiece. Craziness. Panthers and Saints are still 7 apiece. And the Browns scored a touchdown, making it 20-14. So that game isn't quite over just yet. So y'all are just like delaying. And because you're delaying, I'm gonna go back to this other game and see what Baltimore's doing against Cincinnati right now. No, I've never done that in Walmart. I have never attempted that in Walmart. And I don't ever attempt to do that in Walmart. You see the roughing the passer call on the Steelers? I haven't been watching that game, so let me see if they've shown it. I want to see. Let me look for it if I can find it. Oh, that was John Brown that got that touchdown. Let me see. Ah, it's a tough shot. You got two. That was a tough hit. It's on Twitter. Oh, I gotta see this. Let me see this roughing the passer call. T. Higgins is down right now. I hope he's okay. He's okay. He's okay. Man. Let me see. That's just a routine tackle. That's literally just a routine tackle. How's that? That's roughing the passer? What? What the hell? What the hell are you supposed to do? Please tell me what the hell are you? What the hell is a pass rusher supposed to do? What is a defense? What do defenders do when they get to the quarterback? That's a routine tackle. How is that roughing the passer? He didn't slam his head into the dirt. He didn't land on him with his body. That's a routine tackle. How is that roughing the passer? I don't know what to say anymore with this league, bro. On one hand, I understand where they're coming from, especially with the whole situation with Demar. It's just like now they got to be even more cautious. But damn, like what? How do you play defense at this point? That's why I keep saying just invest in the offense. Yeah, invest in the offense, bro. Just invest in the offense. Just invest in the offense. Because at this point, trying to do anything defensively isn't working out. Just invest in the offense. Just invest in the offense. If you're a franchise, do just enough with your defense to where they can make stops in key situations. But you got to invest in the offense, bro, because this is just ridiculous. There's nothing left you can do. You think you should be a receiver in the NFL? No. I don't really know what to do at this point. They're down to one. Burrow is chucking the ball like it's Madden. Joe Burrow is chucking this ball like it's Madden. He don't. Patriots scored a touchdown. They made this a 3 point game. Not a 3 point game. They made it a 4 point game.
When you buy 10 tickets on Vivid Seats, you get the 11th ticket free.
Oh my God! Shut up, ESPN. Joe Burrow is look. Oh God, offensive lineman down, but he's being carried out now. Um, Joe Burrow does not give a damn, bro. He is just chucking this ball like it's mad. He's just taking a shot every third down. He does not care. Are they gonna go for two? They're gonna go for two, and they missed it. So it's a 5 point game. Okay then. I feel like Tampa will somehow, some way, win a couple of playoff games. Tampa will win their first playoff game, no question. So they're gonna punt this ball. Actually, defense made a stop. Somehow the game is still there for the taking if anyone wants to take it. Because technically Baltimore is not completely out of it, but there's no way Cincinnati blows this game. Think you should be the GM of the Ravens? No, I don't want that job. Superhero Cat, how you doing, bro? I have been doing well. Unfortunately, I have to watch this awful game, but I've been alternating between this game and the Dolphins game because the Dolphins literally are fighting for their playoff lives. So is New England and Pittsburgh. Everybody's fighting for their playoff life right now. On the bright side, Ajabo got a sack today. Yeah, good for him. He got a sack. That's nice. Somehow it's not the fourth quarter yet, and Baltimore is technically still alive in this game. Yeah, that's great, Juan. I'm sure the Ravens will get right on it. They picked up about 2 yards here, second down. We're heading into the fourth quarter here. I mean, Baltimore's down 13, but I don't think they're going to make a comeback. If they do, that'd be cool, though. But I'm just surprised. Yeah, Tyler got a catch. Yeah. Think about it. With that type of team. We're that type of team that has to sit back and mention and point out the fact that we got receivers making catches. It's really come down to that in Baltimore. Good God, we're all screwed. I'm happy to know that our defense will remain consistently good, and I expect it to only be better. Wish I could say the same with the offense, but we're resting some of our starters today, so I'm not surprised. Hell, you could have had the starters out there too. We still probably would have this. We still wouldn't have been great. Lamar would find ways to win these games. Well, we can only hope so, but there's only so much you can expect Lamar Jackson to do on his own. Can't beat Superman every week. Might work. What's going on? Well, the Ravens are down 14 entering the fourth quarter, and they have the football, but they're down 14. So yeah, that's just it. That's really just it. And in terms of what's going on around the league, Joshua, I'll tell you, Ravens down 10 heading into the fourth. Falcons look like they're going to win this football game. The Falcons are up 27-17 with 4 minutes left to go in that game against the Bucks. Patriots are fighting for their playoff lives. They're down by 5 against Buffalo at Buffalo. 11:36 left to go in that game, but man, I ain't gonna lie. Josh Allen is looking to do some serious damage. Oh, this game's over. Not Patriots. Falcons are gonna win this game. They're up 14. Not 14. They're up 13. I don't see Buccaneers winning that game. Bills have the ball, but they look like they're ready to add more points. So Patriots are going to slowly start to run out of time. Vikings up 26-13. Ravens down 14, like I said. Colts are up 28-24 with 7 minutes left to go. Dolphins and Jets are fighting for their lives right now. Well, Jets are already out of it, but the Dolphins are fighting for their playoff lives. They're tied 6 apiece. Holy crap, Mike McDaniel had his first successful challenge this season. That's crazy. Finally, Panthers and Saints are tied. They are going to head into overtime they're going to head into overtime. And then the Browns and the Steelers, well, the Steelers are up 20-14 and the Browns are trying to end the Steelers season. And that's just what it is. The Ravens defense has only given up 20 points on defense so far. Yeah, they have. They have. I think we might have something. We are our tight ends. We got. I think we might have something with our tight ends if we can get them involved. True, true. Can't say Bateman is a bust yet. Oh, someone did ask that. Is Bateman a bust? Is he becoming a bust? It's in the second. He's in the second year, but I can't say he's a bust after 2 years. Dolphins have the ball right now. And at some point, you got to get something. You can't have Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill here and you can't get them the football. Something has to happen here this possession. This possession. Get your man in charge. He's free to say whatever he wants. See, what Charles wants is a reaction from me, and I'm not going to give him a reaction. I'm here to talk about sports. That's what I'm here to chill out and talk about sports. What he wants is a reaction, and I'm not going to give him that. So he's going to continue to press and get weirder with his questions, and I'm just going to continue being me. So yeah. First and 10 for the Dolphins, though. I knew this would be a very tough game. Skyler looking incomplete. At some point, you gotta get something going with this passing game. The Jets aren't letting anything up right now. They're locking down on defense. You on NFL Red Zone? No. The Dolphins aren't losing, Joshua. If the Dolphins aren't losing, they're tied with the Jets right now. So they're not losing, but the game is tied. It does feel like they're losing, though. It does feel like they're losing. The Dolphins are finally moving the ball. Wilson with a great run. Let me go check on this Ravens game real quickly. Ah, crap baskets. That is not. The heck is that? There we go. Likely is having a really good game. And Baltimore somehow moving the ball. I would hate to see the Steelers in the playoffs. Well, tell the Patriots and Dolphins to get their crap together. And tell Cleveland to find a way to pull off a comeback. Oh, God. Choking on some popcorn. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. So I'm coming back and watching this Ravens game, and apparently the Ravens offense can move the ball. Where the hell did this come from? Can you imagine if Cincinnati lost this game? That'd be crazy. They're in the red zone. They're actually in the red zone. This is crazy. Well, he was going for likely, and they read that perfectly. So, yeah, you keep going for the same person, they're going to read you. 3rd down and 5 at the red zone. This is crazy. Ooh, that could have been picked. 3rd and 5, though. I am almost done this. 3rd down and 5 here for the Ravens. Inside the red zone. I feel like with the game on the line, you got to go 4 down territory here. You're down 14. If you don't get this here, this is 4 down territory. I don't care. I'd go for this here if it's 4th down. I would legitimately go for it on 4th down. Ravens' red zone is worse than the Browns. They're gonna go for a field goal. Why? All right, then so be it. I've never been so nervous for my Steelers. Trust me, you've been. I don't know how long you've been a Steelers fan, but you've been in worse situations than this. You've been in more nervous situations than this. Run defense is playing great today. That's good to see. That's good to see. Baltimore chose to kick a field goal when you're down 14. All right, cool. So be it. Whatever happens, happens. The Jets have the football. Oh God, the Jets have the football. Flacco's just gonna get rid of that football. There's a flag on this play though. What happened? Are they gonna call intentional grounding? Panthers won the game. Of course they won the game. I hate you, Brady. I hate you so much. Wait. Not Panthers. I meant Falcons. Falcons are gonna win the game, and I hate Brady. Panthers winning the game. So be it. They kicked the game-winning field goal. I should be saying Bucks. I hate Brady so much. They're going to call intentional grounding. They are going to call intentional grounding. So we got four. Oh my God, we got a bunch of 425 games left to play. Okay, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, the season's on the line for the Dolphins, and this is how they're playing. Trying to get Flacco out of here. Flacco constantly checking the ball down. That's what you would like to see. Flacco checking the ball down. Okay. Oh my God, things are just looking disgusting. Josh Allen looking like Josh Allen. Patriots look like their season's gonna end here. It's too much of a tall task. It's an immensely tall task to sit back and ask the Patriots to beat the Bills in Buffalo. Mac Jones ain't him. Mac Jones ain't no Josh Allen. Fourth down, 3:38. Miami's gonna punt this football. No, not Miami. The Jets are gonna punt this football back to the Dolphins, and Miami needs to do something quickly. Meanwhile, in Cincinnati, yet another person is leaving due to injury. Well, he left earlier. Cincinnati is Cincinnati's trying to put this game on ice. They're trying to put this game on ice, and Baltimore is just Baltimore's fighting back. Josh Allen, Josh Allen is having so much fun, just pissing all over the Patriots defense. I mean, this has become a consistent thing. This has become a consistent thing. He's starting to own the Patriots. Oh, there's been quite the amount of overthrows today by Joe Burrow. It just seems like he's just chucking the ball today. Like he's had some nice throws and some nice touchdowns, but like it really just seems like he's chucking the ball today. Like he's just chucking the ball. He's just chucking the ball. Cincinnati was 5 of 6 on third downs to start off. They've been 0 of 5 since. Cincinnati's kind of being reckless here because there's nothing on the line except the 2 seed, and this looks like they probably watched the fact that Buffalo's going to get the 2 seed, so now they don't really care about this game. But they're just being reckless with the football, and you're giving opportunities to Baltimore here. 3rd and 5. Take a look at this. Justin Houston just sacked Joe Burrow on a 3rd and 5. So now Baltimore, being down by 11 with plenty of time left on the clock, can come on the field and potentially put some points up. Even a field goal can make this a single possession game. As long as Baltimore gets points on this following drive, the game is very much still there for Baltimore to win. The difference is Cincy isn't getting those turnovers like in the first half. Exactly. And this is the thing that's somewhat concerning with Cincinnati that they show at times. And this is where I say a Lamar Jackson could be the difference maker because our defense has shown that they can be effective against them. We're watching Cincinnati stall out on offense. Go back. I want you to look at it. Go back and look at the Week 5 matchup. I was there on Sunday Night Football. Look at the Week 5 matchup between the Bengals and the Ravens. It was a lot of this. It was a lot of this. The difference is in this game, you had 3 turnovers. One was recovered for a touchdown in the end zone. The other 2 were picks, which put the Bengals offense in prime field position. Taking a look at that situation, you can get a clear indication as to how things are going. Baltimore can hang with Cincinnati, and Baltimore has the capabilities of beating Cincinnati with Lamar Jackson as their quarterback. Cincinnati isn't as solid as most people would think. New England not dead just yet. Did they score another touchdown? Are they still alive? They're in Buffalo territory, so they're still alive. 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. They're at the Buffalo 35-yard line. They still have life. This Patriots team has a chance to still make something happen. The Ravens also, even though they're starting from their own 11, the Ravens also have a chance to make something happen. Pittsburgh has scored yet another touchdown and converted on a 2-point conversion, and they're most likely going to win. So basically, the Steelers' season comes down to Miami because the Patriots still have life. Patriots still have life. But the game that's going to end the quickest is the Dolphins and Jets. So if Miami somehow wins this game, if Miami somehow wins this game, woo! Miami wins this game, Pittsburgh's home. This game would look different if not for the two interceptions that turned into touchdowns. Dude, this game would look different if it wasn't for the fumble return for a touchdown. The strip fumble that was recovered in the end zone just before halftime, if that didn't happen, this game would look different. If the two picks didn't happen, the game would be much closer. Again, go back and look at that first matchup in week 5 between Cincinnati and Baltimore. That was a very close matchup. There's a reason why I preferred Cincinnati in the first round as opposed to Buffalo. Buffalo has Josh Allen is a monster. He will find ways to kill you, and I don't want to deal with that in the first round. I would like that in the divisional round if he were to advance. Cincinnati does not match up well with Baltimore. The defense has I can't believe I'm saying this, but the defense for the most part has done they've done a good job in figuring out the flow of Joe Burrow and those receivers. They're gonna get some plays off. They're gonna get some plays off. They're gonna get some plays off no matter what. You cannot completely stop and contain an offense like that with that type of quarterback. But if you look at what Baltimore's doing right now. You take off the 3 turnovers that led to 21 points. This is an entirely different game. So this game is just fun. But you take those 3 turnovers away, and we may be looking at a different ball game. The best way to look at this, go back and look at week 5 between Baltimore and Cincinnati. Look at how the defense played Joe Burrow. And you'll see that Baltimore has a formula. Baltimore has a formula that could help them beat Cincinnati, but they must have Lamar Jackson in that playoff game to pull it off. You're not going to win with Anthony Brown. You're not going to win with Tyler Huntley. You need Lamar Jackson in that playoff game. Time is winding down. Apparently, Mac Jones just threw a pick. I mean, their season's on the line. It's basically this game right here. So nobody cares about the Patriots and the Bills anymore because it looks like the Bills are going to win. The Dolphins are in the range of field goal. They really just need to grind this clock out. They need to grind this clock out. If Miami wins this game, they're going to the playoffs. Because it does not look like it does not look like the Patriots are pulling off a comeback. If Miami wins this game, they're going to the playoffs. Pittsburgh is at home watching this game right now. Everybody's in that stadium watching this game right now. It's gonna come down to the kicker, Jason Saunders. It comes down to the kicker. If he can make a kick, Miami's going to the playoffs and Pittsburgh's going home. You need to get in field goal range here. They're letting the clock wind down. It's gonna come down to this. Both teams know it. It's coming down to this. You're running the ball. Here you go. Here you go. You're getting inside the 35-yard line, putting you in good field position. The Jets only have one timeout left. They have one timeout left. And it looks like they're going to use it here. Final timeout to make a stop here. 3rd down and 2. One more play left here, even if you don't pick up the first down. A first down basically means that Miami can control the clock, run it down to 3 seconds, and then kick the field goal and win and potentially get into the playoffs at that point. Or potentially win and get into the playoffs. But it all comes down to this. Whatever's happening in Baltimore and Cincinnati, I will get back to that. But this kick right here is the difference maker between everything. New England is down by 12. There's 4:35 left to go, and there's no way in hell Buffalo is going to blow that lead. Pittsburgh's up 14 against Cleveland with under 2 minutes left to go. Pittsburgh's going to win that game, but it doesn't matter. Right here, right now. If Miami makes this field goal here, they are going to the playoffs most likely. Miami's had an up and down year. They won their first 3, lost 3 straight, won their next 5, and then lost 5 straight. So that's why they're an 8-8 football team right now. Everything could be A-okay if they can get themselves in field goal range now. They're already in field goal range, but don't mess this up on 3rd and 2. Do not mess this up on 3rd and 2. So, the Jets defense makes a stop. The Jets cannot stop the clock, though. So the Jets can't stop the clock. But the Dolphins are going to lose yards on this kick. So it's going to become very difficult. They lost a couple of yards there. They definitely lost a couple of yards. He was tackled behind the line. That's going to make this field goal longer, of course. It's going to make it a little bit longer. But that could be the difference between winning and losing this game. Miami does not want to go to overtime. Miami sure as hell does not want to go into overtime. So here it is. Miami calling a timeout here. 23 seconds left on the clock. 23 seconds left in the game. The Jets the Jets are going to try to do something to see if they get the field goal range, but chances are they're not going to be able to make it. But it comes down to this. This is why you pay kickers, and this is why when kickers miss, we really get on their nerves. We get on them, bro. We really get on them because your entire season weighs in the balance. New England is screwed. It's under 4 minutes left. Buffalo looks to have the ball. There's nothing else you can be said here. Pittsburgh has already won their game. It's under 2 minutes. They've won their game. They're sitting back and watching this. If he makes this kick, Miami's most likely going to the playoffs. If he makes this kick, Miami's going to the playoffs most likely. 50-yard field goal attempt here. Here's the kick. He made it. It's good. Miami takes the lead with 18 seconds left. Miami takes the lead with 18 seconds left. Pittsburgh is in disarray. New England knows they're already cooked, but Miami takes the lead. They almost blew their chance, but they may get to the playoffs. Oh my goodness.
CSM has really helped me advance my.
Oh my goodness. Pittsburgh fans are in shambles. 18 seconds left, no timeouts. If you're the Jets, you have to get out of bounds. Oh my goodness. This is tough. This is tough. If you're the Jets, it sucks, but the Jets were already eliminated, so it don't even matter. Apparently Baltimore is moving the ball again against Cincinnati, and Cincinnati's not doing anything about it. So, yeah, and there's still plenty of time left in that game for a comeback. So maybe the Ravens do pull this out. But I'm not worried about that right now. I need to see what the Jets can do here. 18 seconds left on the clock. Jets will have an opportunity to try and do something with this. Why is there a whistle? Where's their whistle? They're going to call this a touchback. Wow. Yeah, that's a touchback. The ball hit the end. It hit inside the end zone, so that's a touchback. I don't know. Drop my glasses. 18 seconds left. Well, Joe Flacco, 18 seconds left. How are you going to win this game? Last 18 seconds of the season. What do you got for us, Flacco? Flacco going deep down the field. It is incomplete. No flag on the play. If he would have made that catch, that would have given him a hell of a chance to go for a field goal. Oh my God. That was the play right there. That was the play to Wilson. That's the play. He makes that catch. I don't know if they're able to get there in time to spike the ball, but that's the play. That's the play. Damn. 12 seconds left on the clock. Flacco stepping up, throwing downfield. Incomplete again to Wilson. Once again, no flag on the play. 5 seconds left. Back-to-back plays of where there is contact, but they do not call a flag. This one is just a good defensive play. That's just a good defensive play. That's just a good defensive play. Well, final play of this game. Miami knows they're most likely going to the playoffs given the scenario. Pittsburgh is automatically eliminated at the end of this game if this is stopped right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No time left on the clock. All they can do is throw laterals. They're just going backwards at this point. And that is the game. The Miami Dolphins have won. They are most likely going to the playoffs. Pittsburgh, your season is done. Pittsburgh, your season is done. Pittsburgh, once again, I want to reiterate, your season is done. New England, your season is done. The Miami Dolphins are heading to the playoffs. The Miami Dolphins are heading to the playoffs. The Miami Dolphins are heading to the playoffs. With that being said, let me head on back to what's happening between the Bengals and the Ravens because, you know, everyone knows that's got to be a hell of a game. So what's happening here, guys? Let me know what's going on here. I'm on the 2nd and 9 here as I head back to this game. So they said they just rolled it. Mac Jones is terrible, huh? That's a tough call. That's a tough call, but that looks like a catch. Well, Harbaugh's going to challenge it. I don't know if he gets this one. I do not know if he gets this one. What the hell is going on in Indianapolis? What the hell are the Colts and Texans doing? See, I love Week 18 because teams that are garbage and are not going to the playoffs will play the best game of the season. for the sake of just knowing that this is the last time they're going to be on the field. Week 18 is so fun to watch two trash teams go at it because all of a sudden, things that they weren't willing to try early on in the season, they'll try. Things that they weren't converting on all early on in the season, they'll convert. The Colts and the Colts and the Texans are going at it. It's a tie game, and it looks like that's going into overtime. It's a 31-30. They went for two. It's a 32-31 game. Texans are actually up. They went for two. The ball's on the Texans to get this, knowing that no one's going to touch them for the first round pick. Patriots are done. Dolphins are going to the playoffs. That's all you need to know. Dolphins are going to the playoffs. Dolphins are going to the playoffs. So yeah, Baltimore just used their last time out because why the hell not? Sucks for the Steelers. Not complaining for it. I don't care about the Steelers missing the playoffs. That's their problem. So it's third down and 9 now, and Baltimore might be screwed here. Hey, at least Baltimore showed some fight. Baltimore showed some fight. I don't know. Do you take that level of fight with you to the playoffs? Who the hell knows? Third and 9. Anthony Brown drop. Well, now we know for sure you didn't catch that one. So obviously, Baltimore. I mean, they got a punt. Fourth and 9. Anthony Brown running for his life. Just gonna fire it. Incomplete. So yeah, turnover on downs. Wow, that was fun. DeMarcus Soul, he dropped the easiest pass. What else is new? Houston Texas finally won another game. Good job for them, bro. Good job for them. End the season on a right note. Now, I mean, if you're Cincinnati, try to put this game away. No way. So the Steelers have officially been eliminated from the playoffs. Hell yeah. The Dolphins have officially clinched a playoff spot, and now we know our 7 teams. We know our 7 teams. First and 20 here. Joe Burrow is still somehow here. But this is wild. He's still playing. Yeah, Dolphins are gonna get it. Dolphins. So Cincinnati's going to be the 3 seed. We pretty much know what's gonna happen. Cincinnati's the 3 seed now. Um, Cincinnati's the 3 seed. Kansas City's the 1 seed. Buffalo's the 2 seed. Cincy's the 3 seed. The 4 seed goes to the Jaguars. Fifth seed is right now. I mean, unless Baltimore pulls off a comeback, fifth seed is gonna be the Chargers. 6 seed Ravens. 7 seed Dolphins. We got an idea as to what's happening here. There's still plenty of time for Baltimore to technically make a comeback. So it's 2nd and 16 here. Nice stop right there by Marcus Williams. So now it's 3rd and 16 coming up. 3rd and 18 here. So there's 4:23 left to go. Baltimore has no timeouts left. So, I mean, do with that however you will. Ooh, so the Texans winning basically gives the Bears the number 1 pick. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Maybe I shouldn't have won that game. I'm just saying. 3rd and 18. They're not doing nothing with that. So it's time to punt the football and see if Baltimore has a chance to do anything. But the Dolphins have officially clinched the final playoff spot. So everything's all well and dandy here. Anthony Brown, 14 of 36. They've thrown the ball 36 times. It's crazy. Anthony Brown is 14 of 36. Yes, he's 14 of 36. Oh, yeah, Jebber. How you feeling? Steelers are no longer in the playoffs. Well, you guys can still go to the Super Bowl. You just got to buy tickets. So there's 3 minutes left to go in the game. Baltimore is still fighting to kind of see if they could do something here. But I mean, I don't know what you can expect at this point. Anthony Brown takes the snap. Oh, look, Sammy Watkins breaking free. Sammy Watkins, big play. Sammy fumbled the ball. And that should pretty much wrap this game up. That pretty much wraps this up. What's going on, George? How you doing, bro? Well, Cincinnati's officially won this game. That wraps it up completely. The absolute worst thing that could have happened. I'm doing good. I'm chilling. Ravens can beat the Bengals next week. They can, but you're gonna need Lamar Jackson. You're gonna need Lamar Jackson. You're gonna need Lamar Jackson. No question. You're gonna need Lamar Jackson. By the way, glad Lamar is okay, and I hope the Bills win for him. They're gonna win. They're gonna win. They're gonna win the game. So they won for him already. That's the Chargers, though. And yeah, with 256 left, you can pretty much run this out. Feel pretty confident for next week. I wouldn't say I feel pretty confident because again, I don't know the status of Lamar Jackson. If you told me right now Lamar Jackson is playing, I feel confident. But Lamar Jackson, I don't know his status. And because I don't know Lamar Jackson's status, I cannot sit here and say I feel confident about next week. If I was to get Lamar Jackson next week, by all means, I feel confident. But because I don't know his status, we need Duvernay. Duvernay's not coming back, bro. Duvernay is not coming back.
When you buy 10 tickets on Vivid Seats, you get the 11th ticket free.
Third down here. Checking something here. Sorry, I'm just doing some other stuff for a second. That was 19, 16, 15, 13. Why do you have 24 though? No, it ain't like that though. Yeah, you know what? I'm willing to take that extra risk. Anthony Brown looked pretty good in this second half. I mean, it's not turning the ball over will make you look pretty good. So, you know, good on him for not turning the ball over, I guess. Swear to God, if the Niners defense hurts me today, I'm gonna be really disappointed. I really don't even get upset anymore. At this point, I just laugh when the offense makes a stupid mistake. I mean, it's warranted. 4 turnovers today, by the way. 4 turnovers. One, two, three, 4 turnovers. Brown is better than Huntley. Have you looked at what Brown's done today? Do you want me to read Brown's stats so you can understand what he's done today? Y'all really turned on Huntley so quick. Y'all went from Huntley is the guy. Huntley's awesome. You know, we can win with him. We don't need Lamar back. Some people are saying move on from Lamar and keep Huntley. Y'all went from that to Huntley is garbage. Anthony Brown is better. Let me tell you what Anthony Brown did today. Let me just read you this guy's stats. Anthony Brown today. Anthony Brown today was 15 of 37 passing, 244 passing yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 picks, and a passer rating of 40. And he's better than Brown? All right. I mean, that's right. And he's better than Huntley? All right. Okay. I mean, say what you want, bro. You got it. I ain't got nothing to say. You got it. I have to look at one aspect here. I like to trust my guys. That Giants defense was no joke. Against them, he had 200 yards. He's no Paxton. No, I don't want to take that. I don't want to take that. I don't want to take that. He's put up three. No, I don't even know what the rest of the size is. By the way, let me put this in now because if I can't make a decision, I just have to have something there. Because if I can't make a decision, I gotta be able to put this in quickly because they're about to get started. What? No, don't do this. This is not the time. If Lamar doesn't play next week, the Baltimore Ravens are going one and done. That is the prediction. What happened? Yo, what? What? I. Why would he play without a contract, only risking his own future? He'll get paid no matter what happens here. So, and again, if he's the one that talks about winning a Super Bowl all the time, you're in the playoffs. Unless you tell me he's gonna be willing to wait a whole nother year for a potential opportunity to be in the playoffs, I don't see the harm in playing in this playoff game. The competitor that he is, he's not missing this game. Oh God, no, no, no. Oh, I am cooked. What was it, the eighth? I have no choice. My issues, I ain't got no choice. Aaron Flock seemed to forget before he got injured last season against the Browns, Lamar was carrying his team on his back. I mean, most people remember, but some like to pretend it didn't happen. I can't just put five there. It's just crazy to do that. Please, 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 please. They then proceeded to lose every game after he got hurt. Pretty much. Pretty much that was the case. Alright, bro. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't even have time anymore. What are you doing? That's not what I'm trying to do. Damn it. I ain't got a choice. Y'all better show up. I ain't got a choice. Y'all better show up. 49ers are winning the Super Bowl, fortunately. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they won the Super Bowl. Baltimore somehow got the ball back because why the hell not? But damn, they've had some nasty things happen to them today. I'm not betting this. This is actually not bad. I like this one. Hold on for a second. I don't have time. Game's about to start. Oh, damn it. Yeah, yeah. I'll take this one off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take this off. Take this off. Yeah. You guys even make it in time? The game's pretty much done. You're not gonna make it. It's too late. It's too late. Well, yeah. We'll see how that goes. Only bro commenters meet riding the Bengals so much today. They're free to say whatever they want. They are free to say whatever they want. Anyway, I mean, we kind of already had an expectation as to how things are going to go. This game wasn't really about anything. The fact that it wasn't a blowout. Again, if Baltimore doesn't turn the ball over 4 times, we're having a different conversation. If Baltimore does not turn the ball over 4 times, we're having a different conversation. A loss today can only help our chances next week. Let's not forget the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Cleveland Browns in Week 17 of the 2020 season. They gloated. The following week in the wild card round, the Browns destroyed the Steelers. Now, I'm not saying the Ravens are going to do that, but here's how things could go. It's been settled. Everything has been determined. The Kansas City Chiefs are the number 1 seed. Miami and Buffalo are going out in the first round. Jacksonville and the Chargers are going out in the second round. And we have a date right back in Cincinnati next week for the wild card round. The AFC has been decided. We will take on the Cincinnati Bengals next week. When will the game be? We'll find out when they give us a date. But our first opponent will be in the wild card round against these same Cincinnati Bengals. Things will be very interesting. We did not play J.K. Dobbins. Gus Edwards played a little. We do not know. Lamar Jackson could be on the field next week. We will just have to see. But we already have our opponents. We lose this game, but nobody gives a damn. Cincinnati is going to be your opponent. You will face off against them here. We will see how things go. Maybe we win if we had Dobbins. I don't care about today. I really don't. Don't care about today. Uh, this game was meaningless. We got a date with Cincinnati next week for the playoffs. Have everybody healthy. Have everybody show up. And if Lamar Jackson can play, Lamar Jackson is going to play. It's as simple as that. It's time for the playoffs. We're done. Okay? It's one and done type situation here. Can't afford to make any sort of mistakes. GG Bengals. We'll see y'all next week. You think Lamar is going to win versus the Bengals with a team that can't score points regardless? He won with them when he faced off against them in week 5. In week 5, we were starting to show signs that we couldn't score points and we missed key opportunities. Lamar has made it work with less competition. You understand that Lamar has made it work with a bad offense. Lamar has made it work, and we have beaten Cincinnati with an offense like this that was not doing well. The Ravens offense in week 5 is not as bad as the Ravens offense now, but the Ravens offense in week 5 was not good. That's when people started to say, okay, Ravens offense is looking bad. You had the first 3 weeks where things were looking good, and then the offense just started to go to garbage by week 5. That's when we faced off against Cincinnati. Lamar Jackson is the X factor. He's a difference maker. And again, go back and look at that week 5 matchup. Baltimore's defense matches up very well with Cincinnati. They actually have a good rhythm for stopping Cincinnati. Doesn't mean they're always going to, but the defense has matched up very well against what Joe Burrow and that Bengals offense does. And Lamar has played well against Cincinnati historically, even when we haven't had the best of weapons. Not saying Baltimore's going to win next week, but you have a really good chance of winning on the road in Cincinnati in the wild card round if Lamar Jackson is under center next week. But we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, I'm going to get ready to cut this out here because I got to go do other stuff. Let's send all our positive energy to Lamar. We'll just see what happens. Lamar historically doesn't lose to the Bengals. They can only talk trash versus that backup. We'll see what happens, man. No trash will be talked next week with Lamar Jackson on the field. Whatever happens, happens. I think we can beat the Bengals. To be honest, our defense knows how to guard them. Yep, our defense knows how to play against them. Doesn't mean they're always going to stop them. You're not just shutting down the Bengals offense. They're going to put points up on us. But Baltimore, if you look at it, the defense gave up 20 points. And the big part of why they gave up 20 points is because of the 2 picks that put them in prime field position. So again, look at this defense and look at how they match up against Cincinnati. Forget about Buffalo and Kansas City right now. They don't match up well against. Well, they actually match up well against Josh Allen, but we don't know about that. You can only focus on next week. Baltimore matches up well against Cincinnati. We'll talk about this in the preview video. Baltimore their defense matches up very well against what Cincinnati does. Doesn't mean they can stop them. Doesn't mean they can fully contain them, but they match up well against them. So we will see what happens next week. The wide receivers were locked up most of the game. They only scored because of the picks. If you don't put the defense in a bad position, they're going to make stops. So we will have to see what happens next week. With that being said, I appreciate you guys. I don't even know if I want to make a recap video of this or not, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. Either way, it's time for the playoffs for the Ravens. This game means nothing. So I might make a video, but I'll probably be making a video about the playoffs and getting ready for Cincinnati now because we know our opponents. But yeah, with that being said, I appreciate you guys stopping by for this stream. I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching, and let's shock the world. Go Ravens. We'll see what happens next week. Anthony Brown didn't do too bad. I mean, considering it was his first ever game and he's a third string, could have been worse. Arizona's already doing me well. Okay, that's what I want to see. Now, don't score 22 points, so we're gonna be fine. But they're already doing me well. Anthony could have done better. I mean, he's a third string starting in his first ever NFL game. It is what it is. Are you mad with the loss? No. I'm worried about next week now. I don't care about this game. This game means nothing. The same way Cleveland Browns fans did not care about that Week 17 loss to Pittsburgh is the same way I don't care about this Week 18 loss to Cincinnati. We see y'all next week. We will be more healthy. We will have our starters out there. And maybe we'll have Lamar Jackson. And then we'll run this back and see what happens. So yeah. We'll see what happens when that game goes on next week. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thanks for watching, and that's all I got. I'm out of here, man.